And so what's the secret? How are these people able to hop, skip, and jump around to different companies when job hopping is so bad? I'll tell you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Adeshola. I'm a career strategist and I teach high achievers how to land new jobs they love at companies they love. My clients have gotten job offers at companies that you might be familiar with, and my career advice has been featured in publications that you might have heard of. So it's no secret that job hopping has a bad rep, but here's my issue with it. Whenever it comes to job hopping, people act like those who have already done it are doomed or have a scarlet red letter on their resume. And to me, I think that it is unfair because there are so many people who have job hopped in their careers and who still end up being quite successful. I mean, think about people who are in the tech industry, for example. You have people who have worked at Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and all of the different top companies in the industry and who have done so by moving into these different roles. There are people like Bozoma St. John, and for example, she's worked at Apple and Uber and Netflix now, and worked at Pepsi, and worked at so many different companies. And so what's the secret? How are these people able to hop, skip, and jump around to different companies when job hopping is so bad? I'll tell you. They're able to position themselves as assets the next company wants, regardless of how long they were at their previous company. That's the tea. So let's talk about how to do that. But first, I gotta keep it real. Job hopping is all fun and games when you're able to land jobs at sexy companies, make more money, do work you love at every single company that you go to. But if you are job hopping simply because you keep ending up in dead-end jobs that suck the life out of you, then that means that you have a problem vetting companies that are right for you. You need to get better at discerning if a company is right for you before you accept the job. And lucky for you, I have a video on how to do that where I'm sharing some of the signs that you have to start paying attention to in the hiring process to help you avoid a terrible company. So now that we've talked about job hopping and how you still can get hired at companies you love regardless of how often you've changed jobs, let's talk about how to address that job interview question if you're asked why you change jobs so often. One of the most obvious things that you want to start doing is your research. You have to start researching companies, stalking companies like they are the ex-boyfriend, the ex-partner that you're still not over. If you are not researching companies to that level, then you have more research that you can be doing. Once you've done your research and found a job at a company that you love and you have an interview that you're really excited for, there are 3 things that you want to do if you are asked this question. 1, you need to exude confidence. 2, you need to connect the dots. And 3, you need to amplify your experience. So I'm gonna give you an example of how to do that. But first, I want you to know that your response to this question should be based on your real experience and your real interest in the company. So while this example will help you frame how to respond to this question, I want you to know that you have to add a little spice to make it nice. And that starts with using your own experience to make your response to this question pop. So here's the example. Over the years, I've learned that landing the right role isn't the only important thing to me. It's also so important to work at the right company that aligns with my career goals. Unfortunately, I've learned that lesson through trial and error, but it's taught me so much about what I really need in my career going forward. And based on my research and the things I've discovered about this company, I'm confident that this will be the place where I can truly make a long-term difference, which is what I want to do right now in my career. Not to mention, having worked at many different companies, I've gained so many different skills and insights that I'm confident I'll be able to leverage as a XYZ on your team. So if you notice from this response, number 1, it exudes confidence. It shows that you're confident in your career goals, you're confident in the role, you're confident that this company is the right fit for you. And those are all things that the interviewer will want to know to feel comfortable hiring you for the job. It also connects the dots. It shows them that while you've had experience at different companies, moving into this next phase of your career, you're wanting to make a long-term difference somewhere else. And because of those experiences, you've learned about what you really need for your next role. And because of that, you've learned that this company is the right space for you to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve in your career. This is a subtle way to show the company that you truly are invested in what you're going to be able to achieve at this company. This response amplifies your experience. You let them know that you are not at a disadvantage because you've worked at multiple companies companies, that you're actually at an advantage because you've had different experiences at different companies that you can now bring into this new role. It's so important that you show them that you can do this job not despite of your past experiences, but because of it. One bonus thing that you can do to take this response up a notch would be to even throw in one clear example or clear skill set that you bring to the role because of your diverse background. That would then remind them that, hey, yes, I have changed jobs and it is actually benefiting you because I bring this unique experience because of the different roles that I've had. Doing this will eliminate all concerns and questions, and they'll feel good about what you can do for them because you made them feel good about what you can do for them. For more tips on how to land a new job you love, go ahead and download my free guide where I walk you through 5 steps that you can take right now to take your job search up a notch. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe because it also helps me know that what I'm sharing with you is beneficial to your job search. So give me that thumbs up, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any other tips and tricks, and I will see you in my next video.